Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos. This is the bow tie block. It finishes at 10 inches. Here is the diagram. It's actually 4 bow tie units, and we've got them in this circular pattern. Here are what 4 blocks look like, set block to block. I did a video a year or so ago where I made 2-inch finished bow tie blocks, and I made a big quilt out of it. And you can see that video, and it has instructions that you can download. And I made these with the Quilt, the 4-inch cube. Here is the code you can scan or click if you're online to go to that video and download the instructions and view the video. We only have 2 patches. Patch A is a 2.5-inch finished square. We'll cut 3-inch squares. We'll need 2 patches of 4 different accent fabrics and 8 patches of the background fabric. Here are the Quilt dies that will cut this shape. Patch B is a 1-inch finished square. We cut squares 1.5 inches. We'll need 2 patches of each of the 4 accent fabrics. Here are the Quilt dies to cut this shape. We just have 1 step, actually 2 steps. The first step, we'll take the A patches of the background fabric and the B patches of the accent fabrics, and we're going to stitch and flip the little corner to make a snowball unit. We'll do that for all 4 of them. Then we'll just put the block together. These are all my fabrics. I have 4 different accent fabrics, and from each of the fabrics we have 2 large squares and 2 small squares. Each one of these will make a bow tie. We'll take all of the background squares, the large squares, flip this over, flip the small square over, draw a diagonal line across this way to stitch and flip. Then we'll stitch, trim it off, and press it. If you're not familiar with the stitch and flip, there's a short tutorial that shows you how to do this. Take all of your background squares and all of your small squares and stitch the snowball units. On the back of the accent fabric, draw a diagonal line. Place this right sides together on the background, but if you can see, I've got my stitching just to the right side of that line. And this area here, the outside corner, we're going to cut off. You can use scissors or you can use your rotary cutter and you cut off this little right corner. Flip it up like this and press it just like this. Because you stitch just to the right side of that line, you have a nice even edge on these 2 sides, and that's what you want. The snowball units are all finished, and I've just separated them into their sets. Take 1 set, look at the diagram, and it goes together like this. Piece these 2 together and these 2, press, and then sew the 2 rows together to make your bow tie unit, and do that for each of the sets. The bow tie units are finished. Now we'll just put them together. You can put them together any way you like. This is a good way to put them, or you can flip these and put them in the ring sort of style. However you do it, you sew these 2 together, then these 2 and press, and then sew the 2 rows together, and your block is finished. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos.